I take back every criticism I've had with this album. This album, I get it now. That song, this is like, I don't give a fuck. We're just making whatever sticks. Okay, I get it.
See the sad idiot. This is Sly. He's never listened to this album. He knows this album will probably be bad. So he had an idea. What if every time he rates a song and a 5 out of 10, he takes one shot of booze? This is you snooze, you booze.
Raven's home was filmed in front of a live studio audience.
Explain it to him.
Oh yeah, well, so we take a popular album that a lot of people like, but
Shut the fuck up, I'll explain it to him.
God damn it, what do you mean?
Everybody love 100 Gecs, 1000 Gecs, 10,000 Gecs. There's at least 3 Gecs here. Well, from what I know of 100 Gecs, I do not like them. But I know I've heard clips of songs and things, but the only thing I know for sure I've heard is their reanimation of One Step Closer by Linkin Park. This is the only thing I know for sure I've heard of 100 Gecs.
Okay.
I cannot take this anymore.
What the fuck?
This isn't terrible yet. It's not great, but...
Huh?
Yeah, what the fuck is this? I will say, going back to it, first time I heard that, it was dog shit. I fucking hated it. I'm a big Linkin Park fan.
Yeah, no, I can definitely see why you don't like that. That is not Linkin Park.
That. But I will say, going back to that now, I didn't hate it as much as I is the first time. So maybe it'll be like that for the actual album, right? I didn't hate it. So maybe when they're not massacring one of my favorite childhood songs, maybe it'll be a little better. We are expecting beforehand not to like this album, so we've already made a rule in place. If we do not like a song on the album, we take a shot. Alright, we're gonna start here. Track 1 is 745 Sticky.
745 Sticky is about the Sigma grind set. Waking up in the early hours, just get your cash and spend it all immediately. Then going back to work the next day to do the same thing.
Sigma grind set, baby.
That.
Let's do it. We're doing it. I hate that vocal effect.
Yeah.
On that grind set, Mr. Squiddy.
It's kind of repetitive.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll say that. Which can work. But for me, a lot of the time, if it's done over and over again, it's just like not my thing.
Okay, we're getting a cool instrumental break right here.
Okay.
And I think
the fucking hey. Just killed it for me. What the Skrillex?
Dead Mouse.
No way! I didn't know he was collabing.
Whoa!
Oh wait, it's Laura Less and Dylan Brody. Are they? Do they make dubstep? the goofy soundboard at the end there.
Okay. Before we start taking things too seriously, okay, I can already predict you comment section. Ready? You're gonna be like, don't take the words seriously, but also don't take the instrumental seriously, but also don't take anything seriously. But at the same time, can you hear the instrumentation? Look how good that was. Like,
what are we supposed to take seriously?
Right. It's raw. It's like they're trying to do things as wacky and zany as possible. Is what's happening here.
Okay.
So that's the hat we put on
sections. For the comments down below, this is my opinion. This is our opinion, and I know some of you might like it. I respect that opinion.
No,
it's just probably not my thing.
Okay.
It's just not my thing.
What I would compare that to, real quick. So I get what this is doing.
I suppose it is like some type of sound they're going for.
Just to show that I'm not a complete idiot. I know what I'm talking about. Listen to Pink Eye on My Leg by Ween.
A random dog barking?
Random dog barking, then you get a guy coughing. And what that does for the album is it builds an atmosphere. And I get that's what 100 Gecs are doing on that song. So I'm going to give that 100 Gecs song probably a 5 out of 10.
But even after admitting that...
Oh, you mean in a literal sense?
Yes.
Like making an atmosphere, like building a world as in like there's, like for example, a dog walking by possibly barking at you, or like a guy walking by but he's he's got a little cough going on.
A sonic
atmosphere. Like that kind of literal?
Like a sonic atmosphere. Like, okay, so take an album like The Black Parade, My Chemical Romance, right?
Okay.
You get this feeling of death. They build this feeling of like an underworld that's like a parade. It's wacky, but it's sonically like comic-y, but at the same time it takes itself seriously. With Ween, the mollusk, it gives you this like this nautical feel to it. Like, and you watch SpongeBob, that's entirely what they took from it. The elements that SpongeBob took from Ween is what they were trying to build with the sonic atmosphere. Like, listen to the very first song on the mollusk. Little playful, wacky shit. But then you go into the mollusk and it's...
Oh! I like that. I like that a lot.
It's this playful atmosphere, but at the same time it's like nautical. It's fun. But at the same time it's very proficient and very, very well done. That's sort of what I'm looking at it with. So that first song, 1,000 Gecs. That first song I give a 5 out of 10 because... I'm already getting, it's already giving me a good idea of the sonic atmosphere. It's this wacky, anything can be used, the instrumentation can come out of nowhere. But it's not higher than that because I wasn't fucking with the vocals, I wasn't fucking with how late in the song that stuff started popping up.
But it can definitely use some work, is what you're saying.
It could definitely use some work. So it's not a bad song. I'm not going to drink for that because I don't think it was bad, but...
You know, I was definitely going to say like a 4 out of 10 at most, but like I could definitely see a 5 being reasonable.
Like it's very mid.
Yeah.
Because yes, it is building an atmosphere, but I don't know if I like that atmosphere, if that makes sense.
Now, some people in the comments actually brought up a great point about like how you should listen to them as individual tracks as well. So that might potentially come into play here.
Not really though, with something like this. Like I don't get that understanding of looking at everything like singles. Like, yes, look at a song by itself, but its placement in the album you need to look at. You need to look at if it tells a story, if it's a concept album, if you like something like Sleep Token. Sleep Token was the video that someone left that comment on. And
yeah, that's like, what I was watching. That's what I was referring to.
They're a concept band, like they're a high concept. Like you need to look at everything as a whole. This, yeah, it probably doesn't need to look at a single. So as a single, I'd probably give that a 4 out of 10. But as an intro to the album, I'll give it a 5.
Just because
it's
like giving you an idea of what to expect.
Yes, exactly. Okay. Let's do Money Machine, track 2.
Money Machine is the breakout single by the electronic pop duo 100 Gecs. The song originally found success through a big impact on the modern emo/alternative subculture.
Don't read this stuff while the song's playing.
Oh, my bad.
It's not about the money. It's about sending a message.
The money got different. Because of what I'm spending.
Why do they do that?
I don't know.
I get having cool instrumentation like that, 100%. Like I like this breakdown at the end. Why are you waiting till the end of your song to do anything interesting?
Yeah.
like
production wise, this song in particular is not that bad.
Right.
This is definitely not that bad. The vocals, however, I'm not really a fan of just because, like, in my opinion, it sounds a little annoying to me.
I don't think that's the point though. I think they're trying to be as like off the wall as possible, but at the same time I don't fully enjoy that. You know, like I like a nice
what I
balance.
say
The best music to me has a nice balance between good and fun. I think this is doing the fun really well, the fun part of it. But is
Yeah.
the good part of it in there? Comments and be like, yeah, of course it is. Fuck you. Oh, it's instrumentally
Yeah, no, I sort of agree with you there. It is definitely more of a fun song, but production-wise, it's not that bad. I agree. But they're kind of leading too much into the fun factor, like you said, and it's not necessarily focusing on you know.
I was just looking at the Genius page for it, and it's like, yeah, I came up with this song because I was just fucking around with some instruments, and you know, I labeled this track Money Machine, and I like it. Like, that's fine, that's cool. Okay.
Yeah.
But
it's definitely
but
it definitely is a fun song.
It's fun. Like it's all right. It's just how do you... There's a difference between just making fun beats and singing over it and like actually planning it out and actually have a reason for the things you're doing. You know, like
this has no reason behind it.
so again, it's not a bad song. I'd probably actually give that one a 6.
Yeah, that's reasonable.
It's not bad. It really isn't. I enjoyed the sound. Like instrumentally, it's great. I would like a little more thought behind it.
And then again, this might be like the whole artist's intention, just having fun with their music. But
yeah. I mean that's the thing. Like think of like an Oliver Tree versus a Radiohead. This leans more towards an Oliver Tree. Like, yeah, we're just having fun with it.
I get it.
Don't take it too seriously. Like that's what they're going for. But
based on the rules, we have to do something about this.
Right. But see, like, I'm not going to give someone who makes an album that they have just the time of their life making, and it comes out. That's more than often not going to be a 10 out of 10 album because of course, they had fun making it, sure, but it might be fun to listen to.
Subjective.
Right, but it's not. I don't know what I'm saying.
No, I get you.
Yeah. Well, you might not be drinking to this album. We might have to do a different album.
Maybe.
800 dB cloud. Okay. I like their vocals better on this one. Ooh.
Yeah. Okay. Oh.
This is definitely a Zoomer anthem right now. Monster Money and Weed, baby. Shadow Money Wizard Gang.
Monster Money and Weed.
I love gas and smells and shit. What the fuck?
Huh? What? Why was you like making out with the microphone at the end there?
I take back every criticism I've had with this album. This album, I get it now. That's something. This is like, I don't give a fuck. We're just making whatever sticks. Okay, I get it. Like, we will go wherever the fuck we want to. You just went from like an actually like pretty song, like actually pretty well constructed song, to one that took off a
I'm genuinely confused that I went from like a mid-ass song to like, yeah, no, this is I was thinking a 7 listening to this. Funny enough, I was thinking a 7.
This isn't a
you
snoozy boost. This isn't a you snoozy boost. This is just an album reaction.
This is just I think we just quit this has gotten rid of my alcoholism, I guess. I don't know. Surprising. 100 Gecs gets rid of alcoholism.
Another bad album after. I expected to hate this shit. I expected the.
Yeah, no.
I'm getting the vision though. I'm picking. Oh man, people watching this album, people who watching this video at the beginning are gonna fucking hate us. They're gonna fucking. Yeah.
They're gonna be like, they had us in the first half.
I'm here for it, baby. Let's do it. I need help
Now,
immediately.
We're open-minded.
We're same. I need help immediately.
What is this song?
It seems to just be an interlude. I don't usually write interludes.
What is your strength based off of principle?
I've been drinking this whole time.
You've been drinking this whole time? You haven't been telling me?
It was just like a cider. Like, I haven't been drinking hard liquor.
No, I mean, like, take a shot.
Yeah, we take a shot.
Yeah, just based off of principle. Yeah, no.
But I do the same thing. It's like noise rap. It's like, I usually don't like noise shit.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
Right, yeah, let's take a shot based on principle. What are you drinking? I'm doing vodka this time.
I got Jameson.
Oh, I should have done my Jameson.
Yeah, yeah.
Way up she rises, way up she rises,
way up
early in the morning.
What do we do with a Duncan sailor? What do we do with a Duncan
Well, I don't even need
sailor? What?
Early in the morning.
Way up she rises, way up, rises way.
Stupid horse.
I can dance.
What? Ska!
Why is it so goofy sounding?
Ska! Pick it up! You pick it up, that's a ska term. That riff, you know what that sounds like?
I think I know what you're talking about, but I can't fucking put my tongue on it.
Scotty doesn't know that Ramona and me.
Oh! Oh, wait. Hold on.
Stupid horse. What are your thoughts on that one? That's the ska song.
Very conflicting.
I like the ska elements of it. I think that one was fun.
I'm gonna say personally a 4 out of 10. Just pure, and don't come at me. Let me finish. The reasoning, because in my honest opinion, it doesn't really pick up from where 800 Pound Cloud left off. Because 800 Pound Cloud was great. It was actually surprisingly good.
dB, decibel.
Oh wait, I thought it was pound. 800 Decibel Cloud, my bad. Yeah, you know what I mean. You know what I mean. I'm no 100 Gecs fan.
That's just an audio term.
No, I think I just misread it though. Anyways, but yeah, no, I feel like it didn't really pick off much.
I give it a 6 out of 10. It wasn't as good as 800 Decibel Cloud, but it was fun. I like the ska elements of it.
Okay, so that's like a 5 out of 10 overall.
The electronic parts of it, though, I don't think are very interesting, which should be the draw of it. The one I thought would be the worst. I would never stop you. Okay, sound pretty normal. Stop doing that.
Hello, Alvin and the Chipmunks.
Alvin and the Chipmunks type beat.
Why did they always do this? Are they just not good at writing lyrics or something? Or is this like their style?
This is the build-up.
Ah, that makes sense.
Somebody told me that you had a boyfriend. It looked like a girlfriend that I didn't have you in a real last year. I got potential.
I got potential. Boys, have a good night.
Good night, little boy.
Have a good night.
It's probably go hard live.
Probably, yeah. I can imagine it. I love how they have the lyrics for this.
Kanye, what do you think?
Kanye.
I agree, Kanye. We're gonna give that one a 4.
Look at little Goblin Jr. Gonna cry?
Generic techno song, yeah, sounds like something you hear. It's just very derivative. I just don't ever see myself going back to. Oh, I'm not even crazy about that type of music in general, like techno, which is probably or house or what's the genre of this album?
I'm not really sure. I literally just saw it.
Hyperpop?
I know it's popular with emo and alternative. That's what I saw. Hold on, I'll look up the actual.
I'm not
band real
crazy
quick.
about like hyperpop in general, so I'm not...
Hyperpop, electropop, alternative and indie, and experimental pop. That makes sense.
A lot of this noise pop I'm not crazy about, so it's not. I know that last song just wasn't for me, so I give that one a 4 out of 10. Which means we pull out the Jameson, baby.
We got the Jamie on deck.
We got London on the track.
We got London on the track.
Jamie doesn't know the handy and me. Ringtone.
Savage. I feel like it'd be cool. This one I've already listened to, by the way.
Have you? I haven't heard this one.
Yeah.
Kind of like the bass in the background. Something
Yeah. It's like it's singing along with the vocals.
Reminds me a lot of like Poppy.
That's what I have to say.
It's getting a nice 5 out of 10 so far. It needs to do something.
Yeah. I was predicting a 5 out of 10 at least.
I feel bad because, like, whenever they make something generic like that, I'm like, oh, it takes more risks. That was generic. But then whenever they do something weird and random, I'm like, oh, it needs to be more traditional. It needs to be more serious. So it's like, I don't know. It's like they if there is a balance to be had, they keep falling on either side of that. Like, does that make sense? Like, it...
No, it makes sense. Because, like, it's either these... Because, like Google said, they're experimental pop. And these experiments, they just merely either fall on one side or the other, I guess, which makes sense, I'd imagine.
I don't think they've found a perfect balance yet. I don't think of both goofy and experimental to, like...
800 Decibel Cloud was pretty good, though.
Yeah, that's the best one so far, I think, is 800 Decibel Cloud.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one, I think I'm feeling a 5. It's not bad, but it's just...
But even after admitting this, there is no catharsis. My punishment continues to elude me, and I gain no deeper knowledge of myself. No new knowledge can be extracted from my telling. This confession has meant nothing.
Get, burrows through my head and drop off.
Once again.
What? Just threw me off, I'm sorry.
I'm looking at the Genius, and everything to this is just get. All the translations, all the Genius answers.
What in the text to speech?
Unmedicated ADHD, the song.
I have ADHD. It's...
Sounds like something from the Hotline Miami soundtrack. Get your candles out.
Or flashlights. Because they don't allow lighters in concerts anymore, apparently.
That the Darude Sandstorm hit? At the very beginning, Darude Sandstorm, like that.
I have a suggestion.
What's your suggestion?
I am giving it a 4 out of 10, not because the song's bad, but because it left me very fucking confused, and I feel like we need to drink a little more.
Oh, I like the end of it. That was pretty. The nice.
That was nice, but I was just super fucking confused because it was going in all types of directions. As someone with ADHD, I
can't tell if that was a real song or if that was a transition. I can't tell on that one.
As somebody with ADHD, even I couldn't tell what the hell they were fucking thinking.
I'm gonna give it a 5, just because I think that last half of it saved it.
But even after admitting this,
Yeah.
there was no catharsis.
So like, what? That
Punishment
would balance
continues
that out
to
4.5.
elude me.
Hand crushed by a mallet. I've heard this. I think I've heard that instrumental.
I like this.
Very traditional song so far.
This reminds me of STRL somewhat
Yeah, kinda.
with
Yeah.
the mixing and the vocals.
I'm conflicted on that one. I don't know. That was definitely the most consistent one on the album. like that was definitely the most like. What word am I looking for? That sounded like an
Generic?
actual song. Not generic, but like actual cohesive. Actually, like playing.
Oh,
and written
cohesive.
out. Yeah, like the most. Like
It was about.
grounded. Grounded is the word I'm looking for.
Yeah, I get you. Yeah, no. It still wasn't about getting your hand crushed by a mallet. That's pretty disappointing in my honest opinion. I'll give it a 5. That's alright.
I was trying to say like I think that it hit the best balance of both sounding good and experimental at the same time.
You know what? For that effort, I just realized, 6 is. I agree with that.
Gecs, this is the final song of the album. Woo!
I like those drums.
Hold on. That house sound. Jet Set Radio,
Hey,
I
mine-
see you.
No, it's a little more breakcore than anything.
Yeah, breakcore, that's the word I'm looking for. You're right.
Yeah.
I feel that. I'm relating.
Huh?
This is the end
What
of the
the
album.
fuck?
They gotta do something big. It's the end of the album, okay?
This reminds me of the Fat Rat somewhat. Except a lot more fast paced.
That was 1,000 Gecs. How do you like that last
That
song?
was. Okay. For a final song, probably not that good, in my honest opinion, because, like, it could have been much more than what it was. Because it's sped up and whatnot, but it didn't feel like, for example, fireworks going off on the 4th of July. It didn't really feel like a grand finale. It just felt like another 100 Gecs song.
7 out of 10.
How much out of 10? 7 out of 10?
7 out of 10.
Yeah.
That one achieved, I think, the best balance between both their sounds. Between the traditional song palette and doing
Really?
something weird, wacky. I think that one was the best.
Yeah, no. I could see that, yeah. Because the melody was definitely there, right?
I was relating to the
However-
lyrics. The lyrics were actually had some heart to them. They weren't just raw off the wall. Like,
Yeah.
I fucked with that one.
No, I can see that.
Give this
And the
album
reason
a
I
rating.
say And the reason that I say that, it didn't really feel like a grand finale is because, like I said, it felt like another 100 Gecs song. But,
Right.
then again,
That's not something people really do a lot more lately, though. Like nobody really does like a big grand finale for their ending anymore.
yeah, it didn't really feel like that to me. And that's why,
Yeah.
7, I feel like, is somewhat reasonable. I'll give it around like a 6.5 to 7. Yeah, 6.5.
For the whole album, you would give it 6.5, or the song?
After the album, there were definitely a couple of songs that brought it down a little bit. So I'll give it like I'll give it a 6.
I agree 100%. 6 out of 10 for the whole album.
Because
I expected
yeah,
to
there
drink
were
more. We only took 2 shots.
there
One
were
of them was
definitely
on purpose.
some bangers in there. Well, I say we drink to commemorate.
Oh, you're
not
drinking?
commemorate. I mean,
No,
like,
no, I say
drink-
we do another album after this. But thank you guys for watching this video. I'm really surprised. Someone on Twitter was being like, "Yeah, 100 Gecs created music. They're great." I expected to hate this shit, especially after hearing that One Step Closer remix. I fucking hated that shit. And that didn't change. I still hate that shit. But I get the vision. I get what they're going for, and I had fun.
I'm glad we kept an open mind.
Yep, we did. We did.
Because that was surprisingly not terrible.
Was not. But yeah. Goodbye. Let me know what comments you want to see next. If you want to see 10,000 Gecs, let me know.
Thank you for your patronage.